Good morning. Myself, Dr. M. Jayakumar. Today I am going to explain about the electric heating and welding in the electric power utilization and energy auditing subject. So generally the electric heating is a prepared over the all over the methods. That is example wood, coal, oil and gas. So based on the principle, the electric current through this medium and heat will be generated. So generally the heating is a process in which electrical energy is converted into heat. Common applications of the heating is in building, cooking and industrial process. The heating element inside every electric heater is simply the electrical resistor and work on the principle of Joule's heat. So generally the electric current through a resistor convert electrical energy into heat energy. And the heat pump uses an electric motor to drive the refrigeration cycle, drawing heat from the source such as a ground outside the directing into the space warmed. So this is the general introduction about the electric heating. So the advantages of the electric heating is easily affordable. The frequency is maintained as a high and it is a very cleanliness and absence of unwanted gases, easy of control. It automatically protects the device and we are using it into the localized applications. The heating will be distributed very uniformly and the low maintenance, better working conditions. So next the classification of the heating methods based on the temperature. The low temperature, medium, high. The low means up to 400 degrees Celsius. Medium means 400 to 1150 degrees Celsius. The high temperature means above 1150 degree Celsius. The mode of heat transfer is conduction, convection and radiation. The conduction is the flow of heat from a body to another body depends upon the temperature difference. I mean the coefficient of two different metals. Two bodies at different temperature to joined together. The conductance refer to the heat transfer to occur across the medium. That medium should be a solid or a fluid. The diagram it shows that the significant portion of the transported thermal energy is also carried out by conduction band electrons. So this is the conduction. Convection is a heat is transferred by the actual motion of the molecules of the substances. Actually the convection is takes place in liquids. That means the amount of heat distribution H is equal to 3.876 into 10 to the power minus the difference of T1 minus 2 watts per the cm square. So this is the heat distributed formula for the conduction. And the convection is referred to the heat transfer that will occur between a surface of the moving fluid when they are at different temperature. The heat is into the static fluid liquid at a local volumetric expansion. The radiation. The radiation is nothing but a heat transferred by means of heat waves. Heat in the form of waves. The body intercepted these waves. This heat transfer between the two surfaces different temperature in the form of electromagnetic waves. When the temperature are uniform, it radiates the flux between the object is equilibrium and no net thermal energy is exchanged. Classification of electric heating. The electric heating is generally the major classification is a power frequency heating, high frequency heating. The power frequency heating is again classified into the resistant heating, arc heating. Resistance heating again, direct resistance, indirect resistance, arc direct as well as the indirect. High frequency heating is a direct heating, induction heating. Again, the induction heating is classified into direct core type and poreless type. So in this, now we are only discussing about the resistance heating. This method is based on the I squared R laws. The current is passed through the resistance material, heat is produced. So there is two type of resistance heating. One is a direct and a indirect resistance. So the direct resistance is nothing but a heating offers manufacturers precise control and direct heated from the application such as a free heating for producing a unique hardness pattern on the metals. So this is a die and maintaining a solution at a constant temperature. So the direct resistance heating is works only a electrical conductivity workpieces. The direct resistance may be a simplest and most economical method for through the heating or heat treating work pieces of the approximate material and geometry. Generally, the heat within the workpiece rather than the furnace direct heating is offer a number of benefits over the furnace heating. The benefits of the fuel burned furnace is a rapid startup, highest production, easier automation, reduces the metal size, cleanliness, lower maintenance. The major metal applications are a forming, heat treating, steam, and glass melting. So these are all the some of the major work applications. So it shows the diagram, it shows the direct resistance heating. So in that direct resistance heating, the supply is applied to the electrodes and the charge particles are inside the container. When we are applying the supply to this, so the automatically the heat will be applied to the charge particle. It directly heat the charge particle by the direct resistance method. Whereas in this indirect method, you see the supply is applied to the electrodes and container over the charge particles are filled. So when we are applying the heat to the container, through the container the charge will be get heated by means of the indirect method. So that's all about the general heat basic. Thank you.